Okay, welcome back to Pokopia. Let's jump back right into this. Before I jumped in, normally I would start in-game, but now we're at the menu because I just wanted to point out that picture of Squirtle is now on the title screen, and that is amazing and adorable, and I love this. Had yourself on. Just in time my wife is a dot. Hello. Welcome to the stream again. Oh, we're in our house. It was. They take the picture you have and they put it on the title screen. Okay. It's just the dot dot dot. Hey, you see that up there? Words that go during the day. I guess we can't ask that. Who knows? It's a mystery. Time to chat. Okay, we want to talk to 3 people. I'm using the term people really loosely here. Right. We have a little ghosty buddy who wants fire. So we can put it by here. You want logs? Do you know how to make a log tip? In a small logs to make them. You hit logs by turning on any other trees. I know how to say. Table. You are correct. Is there more? Nope. Point it. Point it. The vine on the ground. You're all sparkling happy. Do we talk to anybody or do you have to have something to say? Oh, there we go. Right, fire. I got distracted there. I want you. We need 3. For campfires. So now we can go back to the... Section A. Crisscross wooden flooring. Okay, we're gonna have to actually make a house soon. So you... need to move just a little bit back. So if we put you there, because if we're gonna make a house for a ghost, let's keep it by the grave. And then we'll have 3 little fires behind it. No, I still have that size. Don't anymore. And there. And there. Then we need you. Come on over here. And I need you to light all of these. There. Riding warm updrafts. Because that's just for Drifloon. Campfires rise high into the sky. Okay, you can go wherever now. Right, so. Can't wait. There's so much to do. Okay, another little information thing here. Stamp card. You can begin a stamp rally after receiving a stamp card from the piece of the Pokemon Center. You can add a stamp to the card once per day. Every Friday, that's convenient. You can exchange the stamps you've collected for life coins. If you collected rare stamps on your card, you'll get more life coins than usual. See in Legends 2, such as the place around at Cloud Island. Okay. Add stamp. Oh, we got a Gengar stamp. The daily challenges have been updated, so we talk to people. Okay, we need to give a present, we need to dig up a treasure, we need to find 2 new Pokemon, make 2 more habitats. All good. Daily items have been updated. Okay, garden table, mug, wooden stool recipe. There's so much we kind of want. Okay, then you wanted something. What can't you wait for, Squirtle? you have a moment? I spotted this path between the cliffs and I'm really curious about where it leads to. Then go through it. And I was wondering if you wanted to go check it out with me, Ditto. Scared or anything, so I'd asked. Let's go. It's about to take us either way. You? Yes. Let's go. We'll check out the way between these cliffs. I can't move, it actually stopped me here. It's a big, huge beach. There's a cave over there. Too scary, though. Caves to have rare mushrooms growing in them. It's way too spooky. So healthy. Cool. Okay. There is, however, something buried here. I didn't think sand would be so hard to break through. Armor fossil. Headbutt this. And another tree. Okay. Stuff here. Oh, there's 3 berries. And finally here. Oh, never mind, not the finally. There's another one. Okay. Go up here. Stuff around here. We can do a lot of trees. Because we need them for the berries so we can actually do anything. Everything's kind of reliant on doing trees. Nope, need to headbutt it first. And these are a lot of sticks too. Okay, so that's all done. I want to talk to you. Like, hey. Can you help me think about me? Yeah. You go back to your home. There's a few more trees around here. Well, there's a big glowy thing over there. Got the berries off that one. So many trees here, which is wonderful. That is stuck. Go. And stuck. Got those. I'm kind of working my way up because, like I was starting to say, it was brought to my attention after the stream yesterday that we did move a grave, but we never went grave robbing. We never checked, you know, under it. And that's not right. So we need to dig up the grave. What if there's loot? Oh, the house. Okay, I can't go up there. There's a house by the trees? Wait, this one? Is there another? I think I am blind if I'm not seeing it. Oh yeah, this big thing. We saw that last time and that's what I'm excited about with the flooring of building our own house and being able to build floors and a little door and a little window. The only thing I'm not sure about is we had to put the little flag to signify which is our house, and I don't know if that'll work if we build a custom thing. Like if we build a whole structure, does that work if we put our flag on it, or does it have to be one of like those houses right on top of my head there? Because that little flag would have to go on top, and I don't know if that works or not. Anyway, grave robbing time. Wait, actually? No, just soil. Okay. I was trying to surprise that they would have that. No, there's just soil. There is no... Okay. Looks like no grave robbing for us. I got to get out of here though. There's soil. There we go. Headbutt, get all the berries we can, because berries equals stuff. Right? It's too bad we can't grave rob. Chase of a Pokemon. What do we need to do now? Tree shaded tall grass. That's pretty straightforward. We just need a tree close to everyone else. I mean, that's Squirtle's home. We don't want neighbors to be too close. Okay, let's just fix up that little patch there. Let's see, so these trees are all taken. This tree has nothing around it. So if we go here, and... fix there, and this one should do it. Okay, well, it didn't do the thingy, but yeah, tree shaded tall grass, so that's done. Inspect. 20 lumber, 20 stone. So based off what that says, I think we can just... We have that. We have that. We don't have enough vine rope. We need 2 more and 4 more lumber. You can travel with up to 5 Pokemon at once. That's a lot. Okay. No humans, huh? Nope. No one to specialize, you know. I mean, humans aren't here, are there? Human kids in particular do me lots. No. Do your best anyway. There's nothing we can really do about it, but like, do your best. Let's go get a doll for him. Jump up here. While keeping our eyes out for, I just need to cut down some vines. So we mostly need lumber. We have small logs, so I guess we have everything, kind of? Nope, can't hit that one just floating there, eh? There we go. Actually, we should probably get on that first because that's gonna take a while. Those vines are kind of awkward to get to. Is there a more convenient vine around? Suck up all of that. Cut this. So that's done. Okay, Scyther, you can make lumber from the logs, I think. Wasn't that a thing you did? Wait, if I give you a log? Yeah, make some lumber, there we go. You have 16. Total 2. I mean, we only need 5, let's just do that. 5 pieces of lumber? Yes. So that's done. There's another vine. That seems to be spawning pretty fast. We have 9 on us. Does that mean that doesn't count anything? Yeah, so we can also just do that. Oh, also, I guess... Oh, we don't have logs. We don't have lumber. Okay, so we are stuck waiting on Scyther for that. Slow and steady, or fast. What now? We need... hydrated tall grass. So tall grass beside water, and we can get Squirtle's big brother. Okay. So let's just buy the water. Hydrated tall grass. Oh, there's quite a few that like that. Okay, very rare. Common, rare. So we'll see who stops by that. Oh, he lights the little gravestone. Okay, that's good. That was worth bringing over then. That does nowhere, so... Oh, we don't need anyone. We just need Scyther to hurry up. Hopefully that's the slowpoke. Spet. It's kind of a slowpoke. Listen to my good idea. Was it again? I mean, we were kinda right. When a slowpoke went hunting in the sea's tails bit my shoulder. Seaside tall grass. I don't... Okay. Water trade. Humid. Lots of water, cleanliness, strange stuff, group activities, healing, dry flavors. I mean, that's still counts? Okay. Can we get Magikarp to follow us? That was the other thing that someone mentioned after. Can I just... Yes, you can get Magikarp to just follow you in. Okay, but I do kind of feel bad for the guy. Come back here, Magikarp. At least a bat in the water. There you go. Can we put grass? No, it has to be on grass. We can't put on sand. So, seaside grass is actually going to be kind of a thing to get again. Yeah, find a spot to put another one is... We're just too good. We got a Slowbro instead of a Slowpoke. One impeller recipe. You can go down, can I? No. Okay. Just shake it up. You can't, like, fit into tight space underneath and go down? No, you just automatically climb up. Okay. And you can't go in there. I'm assuming this is all just beach sand. Yeah, this is just solid stuff. Okay. There's no passage underneath. So I don't know if that means anything, or how to go about going in. I was excited when we dropped down and thought, oh, you can get in there, but I no longer think you can, because I can't. That goes here, but that's sand, so that keeps going down. This is breakable. Can we? Stone flooring. Can we get underneath? Okay, if we're gonna do this, beach sand. Oh, we can do that. Okay, good. In that case, we are going to try to see if we can get... We can't even dig there? No. We cannot dig beside this to try to get under it. So there goes that plan. That's gotta be a thing, right? I just have no idea what that thing is. Oh, swim! Nope, okay. Hey, Magikarp. So, that's not gonna work. In that case... Scyther, are you done? Come here, you go. Okay, that image, you just like cut our head in half to give us lumber. Oh, add all. There we go. You don't have enough Pokemon. Oh, I said go here. Of 8. And we don't have Bulldoze anyway. Yeah, so it doesn't even matter. Never mind. But it's done, so as soon as we do get Bulldoze, we can do that. Something in here. An Eevee doll. If you set this down and inspect it, Driflin may fly over and whisk you away to a dream island. Well, that was quick. Let's draw a table. Okay, just grabbing a little bit of everything here. Break that open. Wooden bench. Oh! See, I was thinking the water, once we got that flowing, would power it, and that would be the electricity. But you raise a really good point about we just need an electric Pokemon. Human records. Let my little minion Anyway, this is the best shot I've ever taken of them. I've been thinking about them lately, day and night. What do you suppose they're up to? Just seeing this photo. You told me about your partner before, right, Elena? Wasn't it named Mora or something? I bet it was cute, just like its trainer. Wish I could have seen it. Okay, so we need an electric Pokemon. That's lumber. Okay. What's that thing? Oh, it's beans. And a lot of beans? Oh, 3 of them, I think. You have to harvest them, you can't just set it all up. And some flowers, and some grass, flowers. Try anything. There's a vine to climb up that way. We can also just jump. We can climb back up that vine, so is there anything in here besides the big glowy thing? 5 Pokemetal ingots. Nothing up here on top of that waterfall. Until you pointed it out, I never realized we don't have a single electric type. Which I kind of like in a way. I'm glad they didn't just shove Pikachu into everything. Pokemon Gym. Try field grass. That's doing very... Can't go any further. Okay. We cannot go up there. That is the edge of our explorable area. There is something over here, though. Trend. Undercuts and half-updos are yesterday's news. This year's hottest trend is the center part. A hugely famous influencer recently posted a selfie with a new parted hairstyle, and fans are going wild. Young people everywhere are adopting this hairstyle in droves. We got new hair for Ditto. Sure. There we go. Okay, so mirrors are used to change your appearance. Doesn't look like there's anything particularly amazing up there. That's something. Right here, you. Nope, you. Nope. Miss it again. There we go. I keep wanting to turn the camera to a better view, but then that messes up where I'm aiming. Distance found lost relics minute. Bring it to Professor Tandus to them appraised. There is a big house down there, yeah. We are gonna go there as soon as we're done looking around up top. Tonight. Okay, we're doing this whole thing. Relic. There's another buried thing up here. Okay, we're doing this whole... Never mind, we're doing... Yep, we're doing that one. Armor fossil. There's a lot of stuff buried up here. There we go. Carrying too much stuff. Okay, well, we'll eat the chariot. Fully recovered, we should have held on to the chariot. Okay, we're carrying too much. Let's go check out this house. And where are we even relative to? We're a little lost. We're gonna go ahead and just... Ain't too much. 99 is the stack limit. What is this? Shield, fossil tail, lumber, leaf. We have a lot of stuff on us. That's a water wheel, which makes me assume there's a way that water to flow. And that goes down, which means the water must flow from this direction. There's no obvious water source here. Which means it must be a non-obvious one. Well, this ladder doesn't even go all the way, but can we... No. Okay. We can't read the signs. Two records. We all know that everyone's beloved music streaming services are being forced to shut down one by one due to steep rise of server fees all over the world. Isn't this topical? While music lovers are still mourning the loss of these streaming services, it isn't all bad news in the world of music. It's a pleasure to share a little about technological blasphemy past compact discs. This is talking about CDs, and now I just feel really old. Yep. Anyway. They're carrying too much stuff again. We really need to head back. Do we really need sandstone? Probably, it's gonna come up later, but for now we don't, so I'll just put it beside the house. We can always just go to the beach for more. Tidal strain. Okay, that has a little light on it. I cannot pick it up though. I don't think I can just pick up the... No, I can't even destroy this. Okay. I think you're onto something about electricity. Okay. We don't need cliff rock, and that's not hard to find. Adorable hedge seeds. Not just normal hedges, these are adorable hedges. Check, there's stuff on the ground over here. What's more, just ordinary soil. That's just soil. That's not what I meant to do. There's some very ordinary soil. Route 209. Let's see here. What else is just a piece of dirt? Stone flooring. That will replace the stone floor. That's not there. There we go. Mushroom street light. So we can take the mushroom light that we did before and make it slightly bigger. Oh, this is just a really big house. Pink hut. Its cute pink walls are 100% plaster and pair perfectly with its tiled roof. Okay, lumber, stone, leaf, we can do all that. Squishy clay is something we don't have yet. Oh yeah, we don't. Yeah, we can do that, okay. Oh, we can do that because there's more room now. So this is gonna be a thing, like we need to come back here. What can we get rid of? Here's this beach sand. That's one of the easiest things we could possibly replace. It's just go to the beach and get sand. So continue our little pile of stuff over here. Yep, beside it. Now we can dig up this thing. There. Transformers are reversible transform doll. Rumor has it when the doll changes from the weather changes too. Great. Now we just get rid of barren ordinary soil. We'll just hatch up that hole. If I could stop punching the ground, that would be great. And then put the rest over here so that it kind of, you know, looks like it's intentional. We'll just bloop, bloop, bloop. And it looks like we're nearing the end of this. There's one thing here. There's another water wheel here. A pink hut kit. Oh, we just made another pink hut. Okay, so this just flows there. But there's no little water thingy. All the other water ones have a block that's very obvious that you break this to get the water flowing. This one doesn't. And I don't know if that means it's not here, or if it's just not obvious. And they hit it, as opposed to it just being there. So like if I... Yeah, there's nothing here. Okay, well that frost is gonna sit there. Okay, we need to figure this place out. So that is there. So this has to have water flowing. This might just also be a not now thing. That's also very possible. Not that way. This way, just a spot drop. Oh, we're just over the hill. Okay. We did a big circle around there. Right. First things first. Let's unload all of our stuff. Hello. Add items. Is there... Let's hold the sword. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. I want to just dump stuff. We should also kind of organize this. So... Add stack. I'm gonna take these out. So that if I need construction materials like leaves, stone, vines, all of that, that's in this one. I think that's all of it. And then this one will have all of the blocks. And then this one, I'll put everything else. That needs to be sorted, but will be sorted later. I need to make another crate. So, in the meantime, so much for that organization. Everything else, though, actually should have more room because this and these need to go to Professor Tengrowth. It's so nicer. I pretty yeah, I don't want to talk to you. I want to, because another thing we actually need to do is this. Because so to do some watering for you sounds really great. So this is Squirtle's house. And Squirtle's the obvious choice for that. Can we put his... like there, Put some water down. And now will Squirtle just do it for us? Here. Okay, part ways. You got this. No, you don't. I actually have to... Yeah, let's go. Cool, you got some water. And now... Are you just slowly working your way over? Okay. It's slow but steady. I guess I'm not gonna part ways and just let him continue on. Keep it up there, Squirtle. In the meantime, we need to go give these things to the professor. You show lost relative fan for time with hope, praise them for you. What about living here? Look at this. Praise this. Humans use, don't try to use it, but I suppose there must have been humans who like this sort of thing. Displayed in a frame. A twisted spoon. That's neat. Did we just learn frame? Well, we did. There sure is. We're gonna need a lot more boxes. A dragon fang. Do-do-do-do. The last one, the large one. I have a lugged table. Do-do-do-do. Okay. Enter. So we'll pick up this, and we'll replace it with an... Oh, that's big. Okay, I need you to not be here. Okay, come away a bit. Go do something else. Set far away and... Is this in the way? This. You shouldn't place that there. Okay, I can't just put it in our house, even though it is a table. I just assumed a table could replace our table. Zombies home. Right, so... This, though, can go into this one where we have the rest of the honey? Yeah. And then a ton of these, which apparently we need a lot of. Okay, I say a ton. Sets. Then... Awesome. Right, we need to check on the grassy tree area here. Anything over here? Nothing there yet. Okay, I think we've kind of caught up with everything we had to do. So we can finally look at what do we need. We need a Pokemon with Bulldoze. And is there challenges we can do? Did that. We did that. We did that. Give presents. Okay, we can do that. Hey, Squirtle. Look at this. It's a berry. It's for you. There we go, we gave a gift. We need one new Pokemon. So now we can explore. Right, exploring to give the... Oh. Never mind, there's a jailbird. Hold on about I missed this space so we find both places that are rotating at high speed. Okay, where to find? No idea. Search. Not bulldoze. Dark, lots of dirt, stone stuff, nature, watching stuff, sharp stuff, sour flavors. Pokédex. Put it right back out. And lots of Pokemon. Oh. A wooden plate. What in the heck should I do? I'm using Rototiller on the dirt here, but I'm a little bit of a pickle. It's so dry that I just straight up crumbles when I try to till it. There's someone who was the nicest person ever and could water this dry soil around here for me. That also looks suspiciously like there's supposed to be water here. And there is. So if we go up this way... And we go up here, and we go up here. And we grab this. Beautiful flower seeds. Right to that. And we can't go in. But it does do all of this. There we go. That's super nice stuff. It's all thanks to you. Thanks so much. There I go. Okay. And why do we care? We can grow veggie seed. Oh, we can grow veggies. I actually don't have anywhere to crash around here yet. What kind of home do you need? Fresh veggie field. Details. Vegetable field. Any. 8. Okay. You really like vegetables. Bean seeds. Okay. You need 8. There's 8 spots right here. I think I see what we're supposed to do. You can live on this little island. We do need more seeds though. And we can get those at the shop here. Oh, there's so many here! We're finding so many new friends today. It's a Heracross. Who are you? More importantly, where are we? Let you live for a while and have a good time while I'm at it. So, I'm sure you're doing something. That's the vibe I'm picking up with my antenna. Single horn Pokemon. That's a very broad category. A lot of Pokemon fit in there. Single horn Pokemon. In its description, the Pokemon uses its 2 antennae. I get there's 1 horn, but I feel like they should have renamed that. Chop and build. Bright light nature, wood, and pretty flowers. Looks like food. I too like things that are food. Exercise, sweet flavors. Okay. Anyway, we need a few more bean seeds. We need 3 more seeds. How much is that gonna cost us? Well, Sprout, do you have something to say? Yeah, well, I'm hanging out here enjoying the scenery. Great. Bean seeds. Bean seeds. Here we go. Instead of 5 beds of beans. Okay, well, that's unfortunate, but okay. 50 is not too bad. Wait, no, it's not. We already wrote a tether bit. We need these. It takes time for seeds you planted to grow. Check on them tomorrow. I see. There. Oh, we don't have to have them grown, just having them exist is enough. Common, common, and rare. There you go. Let's list them again. Okay, we at some point should make this area nicer. You're watering things, good job. What kind of seeds are these? Do you have seeds? Oh. Well, that would have saved us 50. You're curious what bean seeds would grow into, eh? That's only 1, okay, so we still needed more. Yeah, just remove all that for now. I'll organize it more later. Okay, so that's been worked on, those are done. There's nobody at any of the habitats that we're waiting on. Specifically, that's just that one there. So we have the doll that we can give this one. Oh, doll. It's so cute. Oh, we're amazing right now. A dream island. So there are only such a variety of things there. Is that what you find when changing the doll you should your flown? Day, if you dream island, try that tomorrow. So just put to a dream island. Okay. If it's a once per day special thing full of stuff, is there another bed upgrade we can buy first? Wooden bed, toy blocks. Handy bed. No, that's handy, but not what we need. 17 leaf huts. No, okay. There's no... Ooh, available at 10 and 20. Okay, let's go. I want to go to a dream island. Dream island. Things to find. The berries, the vine, and the mushroom things, the glowy things. Let's do it. That's really cute. If you want to head back. Then to a mysterious place called Dream Islands. Some items can only be found on Dream Islands, so explore them thoroughly. When you're ready to have a Dream Island, just enter Flume. To only travel to one Dream Island per day, but you can revisit that island as many times as you want. If you would like to go to a different island, you have to wait and stay to finish down. So, when it says you can revisit, what exactly does that mean? Is it the same island, as in, should I be ripping this place apart and grabbing everything? Or should I be leaving it, because if we come back, it's actually the same island? If that makes sense. Like, does that mean it's literally the same one? Or is it just this type of island? I'm thirsty for a star piece. If you give a star piece to a Pokemon that's visiting from another player's world, the Pokemon will give you a gift. Cannot be done with some Pokemon. If you want to Pokemon's gift in a vacant habitat, a new Pokemon will appear. The same species the Pokemon gave you. Okay, so you can, if other Pokemon visit, you can get them. There's a big thing up here. Never mind, there's no good way up this, but I can go up here, up here, up here. Is there a path around? Yes, there is. If I don't miss the jump, if I do that, and then over here, over here, over here. Look to that sky. I can kind of jump up ladders. We got a garden bench. I also know how to open the spots. We can put stuff on top of it at least. Okay. With avoiding as many spoilers as possible, Pokopia does return me to the same dream island. Return to the same island? I'm not sure how to phrase that. Same date you return to the same island layout. Okay, it's the same island, but is it layout? But is it the same island? Because, like, for example, I just want to know if I should be tearing down that tower for like ladders and stuff, or if I should leave it to come back. Same down on the second day, and the island is different. Same general vibe, but definitely different. Not sure there's a random generation dawn as a premium as it takes through. Okay. It's the same dawn on the second day, and the island is different. Same vibe in it. Not sure if these are randomly generated or if each has a set of pre-made islands it rotates through, though. But if it's different, that means that we can absolutely just rip apart everything. Per day, we can revisit that. But you can how dreamlands work. What's it the last visit animal trust in different islands? The islands are randomized locations that you can visit a fresh island every day. Additional map features such as rope footsteps and some rare metals. You also make sure your character can never first time. Only visit one island per day, but you can revisit the same island until the day resets. So you can visit the EV Dull one day. You can only go back to the specific island. You have to wait until the next day to visit a different doll. Okay. Okay. So they are different. So that means we should just be ripping apart everything. Like, let's just... Headbutt. Can we keep getting sticks out of it? No? In that case. Oh, we can just... Huh. That's a question. Lepa seeds. These are grown to lepa. We didn't replant them. Try planting them in some soil. Okay. We just want to rip this place apart. This, a wooden table. Not what I meant to do, but sure. I pick up? Nope, that's more border. I mean, we can use these to fix up the roads around the Pokemon Center, I guess. Can we, like, cut the flowers? We can. Beautiful flower seeds. Pick up that fountain. Might as well pick up that. Can we... Adorable hedge seeds. Wildflower seeds. We can get so many adorable hedges now. Get all of this. Let's just set it all up. There we go. We're gonna need some of this ground to fix up around the Pokemon Center. And that's why I had to look it up, because I don't want to ruin the island if we're gonna be coming back. But if we're not coming back, let's do it. Dry flavors, or some people would eat. Sure. Chest of seeds, so we can grow that kind of tree back home now. This just seems to be a big old rock. There's no like cave in it or anything. Let's see, anything over on the beach here? I don't think so, just taking a look. This looks pretty just a beach, but we can get seeds. Okay, so the Island Beautification Project just got a huge boost. So many flowers and actually adorable hedges. This is great. And this one feature alone just extended our gameplay so much. For example, that big house we were at just a minute ago. We Can you use like, what happens if you just touch? So we use like leaves or something? Yes. There was that ladder that we tried to climb but couldn't. We can just rip up the ladders from the tower up there and get to the top again. Before we leave this, let's get the trees so we can replant those. Once we're a little bit further into the game, and resources are less of a thing for building, we are definitely gonna need to spend like an entire stream just building houses, moving Pokemon around, making little roads, all of that kind of deal. Oh boy, let's just... Our island is all about making it pretty. These islands just raise it to the ground. I cannot jump well doing that. Stardust. Out of curiosity while I'm here, can I... Yes, and have the water flow. How far does water go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Sea glass fragment. Polish and buff they used to make glass objects. Is there a way to... Like, this obviously doesn't have any, so it's just sand, but... And it all goes to the end, it flows. There's water physics. Okay, but it's... I can't tell which... It doesn't seem to have a great drop rate of... Seashell? Building houses? Okay. And a ton of sand. There's more stuff over here. So this island we did just be massively destructive in. Stone. Can we? No. A simple punch will be enough to break it. Yeah, we learned that quick. We do, however, need cut. It's like Animal Crossing with the islands you can visit and steal everything. That is exactly what this is. It's the Animal Crossing islands. Okay, so... Time to just steal it all. We need so many, like, seeds and, like, wildflowers and adorable hedges and... we need so much stuff in this island. Like, there's a whole other type of berry here. Also, it's good to know that you can cut down trees like one stage and get a stool. Okay, so that's good. I mean, these bricks will be great around the Pokemon Center. And there's stairs too. Okay, so there. That. Head upstairs. To make it nice and like pretty. My goal is to not terraform as much as possible, in the sense that I don't want to change the ground. Obviously we're doing a lot in terms of watering it, but I'm just going to use steps to change elevation, not flatten anything. For the most part. We're going to mess with some stuff, just to make houses fit and whatnot. Bunch of berries. But we are running low, so just... There we go. Get them up. This is the exact opposite of all the time we've spent on our island watering all the trees. We should be kind of following the beach. So once a day, we can do that. What are you? No. You are just a little bit of, like, plant. We're gonna need a lot of those wildflower seeds. I'm trying to keep my eye out for more of the little stardust and such. That looks very Minecraft. And this just gives like, yeah. Okay. I guess we actually should, so that's kind of important for building. I like your little footprints. Both of those. There's a lot of stuff right here. Steal it all. That. Both of those. Anything over here? There is indeed. Here. There's something right here. And headbutt fossil body. That's quite small. Joshua would prefer planting trees or flowers. Oh, we need a ton of grass. Our inventory's getting full. That's a... Oh! Apparently we can celebrate. Anyway. We're gonna need a ton of this to plant seeds on. I'm not gonna go too crazy with this because we can always do more. Like, this is one of those that'll slowly build up as we go kind of deals. We don't need to gather this whole island or anything right now. And just take all of that. There's nothing exciting over there. There's a vine here. Nope, get off. Nope, we can't just cut the vine? Okay. Anything there? That's just a pond. Okay. It looks like we've got mostly everything of importance from this island. However, now we can take all of this. Okay. That's a lot. So, up, we can get fences. Can we just like... Wooden wall. A faint but pleasant woodsy aroma. What do we not need? Probably the table. Like, we can just craft tables. So... drop that. Okay. So if we want to make a fancy house ourselves, we're going to need a lot of these wooden walls. So can we just line it up, point down? Oh, we can hold it. I don't know why I never tried that before. Did all of this. Wait, can we hold all of them? I mean, there's no point in holding that one. Can we... No, you can't just continuously water gun. Oh. Okay, so it doesn't work on all of them. So we can get a ton of these pillars real quick. I'm not gonna bother with the roof because that's gonna be too much of a thing. However, I am gonna definitely take all of these pillars, or the walls of the pillar. Yeah. That's the thing we're stealing. Because if we want to make a big house of our own, we need a lot of wall. Well, this just changed everything. That. Just 2 more times. Luckily, I don't think physics cares. There we go. Last one, and this one will also give us ladders. And this is a ladder. Yeah, so if we just do this. Oh. Now I also need to get rid of one more thing. Get rid of the single one. Just have the double. What else do we probably not need? I mean, we have over 100 of the berries. Beach sand. We can just go to the beach if you want more. Too much stuff. It's a question mark. Okay, what is the question mark though? We have stone. We can find it. Wooden pillar lower. Oh, I see. Okay. There's something here, but again, burning houses, glass objects, that's all pretty great. Really, we could dump the stairs and probably just mate some. Yeah, out of everything, that's probably the easiest. Because, like, we have wooden stairs. At the end of the day, that's this, so. Or we have it anyway. There we go. Okay. That seems to be everything important here. Don't worry about that. Nope, I want cut. These are different flowers, so yes, actually, we're ditching the stairs. Those are beautiful flower seeds, but different. Wrong button. There we go. Those are different too, because they're a different color than these ones. What do we not need? Okay, we don't need the pillars. That's a lower pillar. That's the upper pillar. I guess, like, the lower one is more lines? Eh. There. I am once again going on the assumption that the wood is effectively both of them. Okay, so wildflower seeds are different than wildflower seeds. These are painted white. And way more abundant. Alright, we might be going for a paint and white theme regardless because quantity. Okay, our town's gonna be paint and white by the looks of it. Look at all these. Nope, there we go. Turn around so it has to start going. Is there any more of the orange ones? I don't see any. Okay. I think we're good then, and we can head back. That was a lot. Although it did say there were mushrooms here, and we didn't see any of those. Which makes me think there is a cave or something. Oh. Which no longer really stay, is it? Pokopia happy fun times. There we go. I'll figure out a proper stream title later. Okay, there's nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. Here's the cave. Never mind. That's... Oh, it does keep going. Oh, it goes. No, okay, we are not done here. That's like different? Is this something I'm supposed to mine through? No, it's just a bunch of stuff. That's... Is it something I care about? Here's just stone. Dump that. Mossy soil. Right. Mossy soil and... Yeah, this will cover more, so we'll just dump that for now. I'm sure we'll find a lot more of it. Glowing mushroom, glowing mushroom. There's a pickup thingy. Hey. We can probably dump some of these berries. Because why am I pitching up something here? Cave mushrooms. There's another deeper layer. Oh boy, this is just too many things, right? There's just so much here. We're starting to have to make tough decisions. I mean, wooden crate, I'm again assuming is just crate. Music mat me. A strange mat that makes different sounds when you step on. Depending on the direction it's facing. Okay, we'll dump this too, so that we can pick up the mysterious pedestal. It originally had something on top of it. It did, and we looted it. Unless it's trying to imply that there's more to it than that. But this also keeps going down. Is that like moss and it's cut it? Yes, but it doesn't give us anything. Mushroom. I mean, it's moss. Can we just like... No. That does nothing. Glowing mushroom. Rock smash. We cannot break through. Oh, is that just straight up like metal? Okay. They're carrying too much stuff. Oh, do we suck up the moss? Okay, we need to dump something else. Something else. Okay, this was just for that. I guess we can get rid of it for now. Oh no, that was just stones. Okay, well, those will be dumped for something else, I guess. Mushrooms. Mushrooms. We're still going down. Here. There's something. This let's. Oh, this is the metal, but from the side. I'm assuming that's like those ore. I have no idea, but that's my current working theory on this. We'll see. That. And just a pile of stuff. Okay. So these caves are pretty good if we had a means of mining. Come in here. Lumber, you're carrying too much stuff. Can we get a trash can and just a big old barrel? December 4th, weather report. Clear with periodic clouds. Expect light showers in some areas. No warnings or reports about volcanic eruptions have been issued. Good to know. Okay, so this seems to be the end of the cave. So the reward for getting to the end is a metal drum. I keep hitting the wrong one. And what else do we dump? You know what? I wanted the walls for the purposes of building a little house. I think we're far enough away from that goal that we can just dump it and make more walls later when we get around to building a big house. Being that a Pokemon should probably fit inside. Is that a thing we can do? Okay, and with that, now I think we've finished the island, because this is the cave underneath. We're probably not going to take it, but just out of curiosity, like, if I just dump the seeds. Gravel. Yeah, we don't care. I don't think. On the other hand, the seeds, the berries, sorry, are nothing, because we have the trees, so we'll get infinite amount of them later anyway. So I guess those also don't matter. Gather up the mossy soil. All the stuff I had to leave behind. There was so much stuff in the caves. Okay, so these islands, we're doing them every day. Let's go. I just ran back. Well, we can come back, I guess, so we could just dump everything and come back if you really wanted to. To pick up these. Can we cut that, break it? No? Okay. Oh, I think this house is... Oh, no, we can destroy it. Okay. Oh yeah, we went up here already. There's the little weather charm here. Yes. And now it's rainy. Yes. Now it's sunny. Okay, let's head back. Our beds are full. Yeah. That is such a cute little, like, ditto grabbing on. What if you want to head to a dream island? Okay. Good work. Got a minute? Yeah, what's up? Okay, I wonder if it's nice to share my thanks. My bed's full. Sure. No. We'll just dump it there. So we need more boxes. Like, we need a lot of boxes. Can we just craft... Our bed's full. Actually, there was a space there. Can I just dump that in there? There. Now... Craft just like... there's just a ton of these. We need lumber. Lumber. Grab that. craft all of them we can, which is apparently like 4. And now we can organize it a bit better. So, continuing where we left off. None of this would go in there. This is like blocks, so this can go in there. This can go in there. Those all have to come out. This had the miscellaneous stuff. We're gonna need some more spaces here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So if we need things, hold, sort. Okay, that's all nice and good. That's food. We can just put that into like this one. Add stack, swap, just some? Like, can we keep, I don't know, like 25 on us and dump all the food into this chest? And I am gonna open the wrong chest a lot. Just, well, I get used to the system here. Are beans food? Beans are foods. We should some, well, eaten. Okay. That's gonna be literally empty because we don't have anything in there. That's done. This has no food in it. That's food. So this will now have this in it. That's food. It's just something people need. Great. That in it. That one. This end one, I'll put all of the just. It's pretty. This can go in the food one because that's a. That's a vegetable seed. Food or stuff that can be food. This goes in that. Hey, Ben, am I good? I really just don't want to talk to him right now. This is just pretty things, so that can go in there. That can go in there. That's a decoration, so that goes in there. That. This can come out. I mean, that's kind of a building thing. So that can all stay in. This is used for building houses, so that can go. Glass objects, that goes there. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. This, that's not a pretty thing. That's functional. That goes there. Crafting stuff. What's in here? This is blocks. This all needs to come out. Make things pretty. There's like this. This is an extension of that, I guess. Those can go there. I'm assuming things like ore. Returns home. Okay. This doesn't go in there. Make things pretty boxes. That's food. Okay, we're getting there. And then once this is done, everything has a spot. That goes there. This is also a pretty shield, headbutt fossil. Those are different fossils. This is a construction thing. I guess that's kind of a construction thing. Kind of pushing it, but whatever. I'll put that actually with blocks because that's a placement moving whatever. Take all of these out. This is just stuff. Like EV doll or music. Dowsing machine. That returns a Pokemon home. I guess that can go with stuff. That... The weather changes too. Does that actually work? Can we control the weather with this? If so, that is definitely a stuff. This one... We have that. I really don't want to talk to you. Can you be anywhere else right now? You know, Bulbasaur smells really good. Okay. That's the stuff. This is the block one, which means this can go there. Miscellaneous stuff can have the camera. Pretty things can have that. Fossil. I'm assuming metal ingots are used for construction? Yeah, it's already in there. Pretty things. There we go. Everything's organized. Ish, kind of, in a way. Do you ever mess it and say grab some trash or something? I bet I would. I just dealt with that now. And then yeah, this is the stuff one. So that's that. Okay. Clean this so you can learn more about them. Okay. So ellipses are good. There's a ton of stuff here. So much stuff. A recipe for a log bed. 5 ropes. Now that I think about it, I think I did not upload to the VOD channel on Monday. Huh. 2 jars of honey. 2 jars of honey. Recipe for hardwood flooring. Okay. This looks like a little place we could build up a house at. Did we... Challenge... Complete. Made habitats. Find a Pokemon. That's 16. Okay, build something. Okay. I think we've once again sort of stabilized. We're at the let's do stuff mode now instead of trying to frantically catch up with things. Okay. Now, what do you need again? A log table. If we come here, we don't have access to that though, right? No, we don't. So let's move it over here. We should probably move that crafting bench over here. So we just need like one of you. And we can go craft a log table. So many things! The log table, 1, yes. Now we can spend like a little bit of time because we are going to move them to fancier homes later, but make their little grass patches nice. You mean log table? Also, put some anymore. Fine, I just want to see it. Okay. This is Bulbasaur. This is Pidgey. This is Charmander's home, right by the water, as you would expect a Charmander to be. Here, in the corner, you can just sit at it right there. It's a bunch. You should make most of refrigerator there and here. Sure, Pidgey, what do you want? there? How's your comfort level? Brighter. Okay. Apparently you smell good. So I want one of these. And a stick. Stick. We do have quite a lot of resources now, though, so that's really nice. Food inside and hungry Pokemon might stop by for a bite. Okay, so we need one more stick after this. One mushroom, yes. Mushroom lamp. Let's just go ahead and put that right. That's where I was trying for. I made your home a little nicer. Your hard work, bestie. You're Pidgey's bestie. Right, so we want a sturdy stick. There's just 3 completed. No, not. As I was in the middle of saying no, not pick up. Actually, whatever, yeah, pick it up. We'll move it closer to all of our stuff. So, like, I don't know, we're trying to tuck up all of the space here. So now we can make a picnic basket. First one! Try to find some food inside 100 Pokemon may stop by for a bite. So you can see the little check marks of all the things we've crafted at least once. So I guess we need to make everything once. Where do you go? I guess putting you near the food would make the most sense. So... how much? Like, add stat. Yes, add stat. Okay. Let's do 10. Chase of Pokemon. So we need a new habitat now. Illuminated tall grass for a Venomoth. Okay. Where to find A? Details. Tall grass NE4 and lighting. So that's gonna be something we need. Then... oh, another small lost relic. So... Squirtle's been busy, he's putting in work here, good job. We need more water types so this goes a little faster. Relic. Look at this. Praise this. A weakness policy. Then we need to illuminate some grass. Which is kind of funny. This is a moth, so it's attracted to the light. Okay, so we're gonna put this in here. Then... nope, not this. We need one of these and one of these. Then this one to put that away. Here to build one of these. Find a little corner that hasn't been used yet. And we can spit that out first, so it's an illuminated grass and not just any grass. Then we do this, 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 and finally illuminated tall grass. Okay, so that should hit something. Awesome. Erica! Heck yeah it is, wanna live here? Oh, the faster they live in the house that you built for them. That's kinda neat. Okay. Let's try some Pokemon. A road sign. What do we need for this? Arrow sign and wooden path. That makes sense. That's okay. So there's paths here. We just need a sign. Do we have one? We picked up a sign. I don't think it's an arrow sign though. We picked up some random sign. No, we just picked up like sign. Okay. Can we make one? Right, it's over here. Arrow sign, arrow sign, arrow sign, arrow sign. No. How many zeros do we need for this? 99. I see. Never mind on that. No. Okay. So, best shot finding an arrow sign is either here or by that other big house. That's just on the other side of this cliff. So, in the meantime, let's just explore. Like, Squirtle made a pretty big deal of this cave. Let's go check out the cave. And I also kind of wanted just to run along that. This is trying to curls around, okay. Photo 1. A cute photo of Pokemon. Fair enough, that is a cute photo of Pokemon. They're not wrong. I want the Pikachu couch. And I don't mean in-game. Is this a little beam of light? Is that coming from somewhere? That's coming through the rock. Is that because there's something up there? No, there's just a beam of light coming out of the rock. Why not? Okay. Let's just smash this apart. Armor fossil. Also, you've arrived at an area gate. Please place reports over the gate panel. You cannot pass through this area gate at your current trainer rank. Ring. Can we tell you whereabouts are you now? Oh, that's like near the gate. Only folks who are able to get through the gate back in the day were humans known as professors or trainers. So you may be able to pass through there at some point. Is this the gate that we were at the other side of when we were exploring the house on the other side of that wall? So I think we already did. It's the stand thing, okay. We did go through. Let's just... Okay. A slender candle. Anybody? They're trapped in there. We need to rescue them. Which, you know, we'll get to. But there's a loot to be had. I'm sure they'll understand if I just say, hey, I was gonna free you, but like, you know, loot. If you want to be rescued quickly, don't get trapped in a place full of stuff. It's a pretty straightforward system, you know? To be fair, it's the first of the walls I'll break down. I'll free them before I go too far. Smooth rock. Like, there's a lot of places to go through here. Anything in here? More of that, what I'm assuming is ore. A lot of that, okay. Oh, this is a place to be. And now I guess we can go free them. So, based off the fact we need to rescue them, this is not the Pokemon who knows bulldoze and can just tear through stuff. Oh, it's an Onix. Okay. Sorry for the sudden trust, but I think you can help me out. Sure thing, bud. This is kind of embarrassing, but I got myself stuck in here. Normally I should bore straight through a cave like this, no problem. Never mind! So my one prediction that it's not the one that can go through a bunch of stuff is indeed the Pokemon that can just bore through rock. I must have working up or something, so the walls and floor here are wicked hard. It's what to give up if I'm being honest. See, I should smash the walls and floors of this cave, yeah? You should bust up that wall there in front of you to help me get out of here? It rapidly bores through the ground at 50 miles per hour by storming and twisting its massive rugged body. It has bulldoze! Okay. So my prediction about it not being the Pokemon with bulldoze because it can't it through rock was so far off that it was indeed a Pokemon who introduced himself as being able to bore through rock and has bulldoze. I could not have been further from what he is. Management turns into different things and leader demolition, rebuild, and relocation projects. Yep. Let's go get him. I cannot. I always heard they're trying to use their head when your muscles don't, though. I'm not good at that. Like a headbutt? You know any really smart Pokemon? Maybe ask them how to bust through the walls around here? Okay. Boulder shaded tall grass. We need another one. So let's go get him because we have all the materials placed already for the Pokemon Center. So if we just get him, we can start on that. Oh, you're over here now. Oh, just have a moment. Guess that point was beyond that wall of stone. I don't believe that wall was there back when I was a young little thing. Whether it existed then or not, so much as time passed, I don't remember at all what lies beyond it. It's the Magikarp. Break through the wall for me. We did. It's not too much trouble. Should you please take me to the other side of that wall? Plus, I really have to see the side of the wall first. I'm just too preoccupied with what to think about anything else. Sure. Oh, no, let's be off. You can just walk through. Why are you asking me what's on the other side of the wall? It's just go. You were so preoccupied, but you could just there. Okay then. Glad we sorted that out. Yeah. So I do have some faint memories of days now that see as a child. It was open. I can see where you were standing from here. Are we finally figuring out what this is? It's covered in sand, but it's almost like a human-made button of some kind. Is he there? What's this? What's he doing? Oh. Are you two fighting? You looked at Zasper and my home is slowly getting cozier and cozier. Splish, how you doing, Ditto? Hey guys. I have important stuff to attend to. Bossy do hit. Crack. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Whatever, I'm gonna go. It's me, you there, watching to our hideout. You look like a real hero, and you know, a real nice guy. This might not be a guy, I forgot the last part. You know, I mean, honest looking eyes. I'm certain you have a pure and worthy heart. Let's have pure and worthy hearts too, all of us. A business that uses Pokemon. Or I mean, we're an organization that works hard to improve the environment for the sake of all Pokemon. We're fun and independent. So if you want to join, right? Well, potential. You have to overcome a difficult trial. We call it the Team Initiation Challenge. This is what you started right away with part 1. 5 Lepa berries. Delivery hatch. Don't worry, we're not going to eat them. They're for the Pokemon, of course. As you work your way through the Team Initiation Challenge, you'll get some quality gifts. We'll be waiting with bated breath to get to it. My touch does what I'm saying, but it sounds like human advice, and they seem like they might need help. I'm still really curious about this building, even if it's something I don't have to think about it. Do you mind stopping by from time to time on this building, though? Just once in a while would be fine. Okay. Important request underway. Do the Team Initiation Challenge? I thought you had something you wanted to ask me about, didn't you? An honest stuck in the cave and hoping to do something to help. 3, 4, 5. Submit. Testing. If you're more impressive than I thought, no doubt you'll zoom up the notes once you join our organization. As promised, just found for your efforts. We got the Bouldery badge. We got badges. I'm putting one a little stronger, doesn't it? Anyway, that's part 2 of the team. So I'm assuming there's 8. We need to get gardening. Part 2 is about vegetables. I'm not gonna remember all this. Here. I can get rid of this note. Let's see this one. Kind of want to keep that. That one's kind of important. This one. I want to get rid of this note. I don't need it. Pokopia Initiation Challenge 2. 10 of each. Beans, tomato, wheat. There we go. Because I am not going to remember those soon. Proof that one is overtime a different child. It sparkles with gray light. We got our first badge. You found just a Pokemon. Yep. Same one. Kind of. So we need another boulder and we need an arrow road sign. Is there a... We don't have a road sign, but is there a boulder at least nearby? Also, I need to stay on top of emptying my inventory. Dump that, and that. Just I have no idea where to put the badge. The badge is gonna be useful or not? Is it purely just a thing? Is it... I have no idea. Where did the dude go? Did you just wander off over here? Yes, you did. We need to go back and talk to everybody, and he walked past Everybody. Why didn't you just wait where everyone was down there? And only 3 of them showed up. I guess that's how rainfall is. What about the cast farm thing and flip it to the rainy side? Charmander and Squirtle. It's supposed to rain. That's stuff even you don't know. Slowpoke. We tried. We know. Tall grass, ocean water. Yes. We got the wrong one. Nothing in that grass yet? Nope. I should have made a little 4 here so to make more another one there. There's just no grassy spot. I mean, I feel like that was the obvious choice, but now where do I put it? There's no grass here. Does it have to be all nearby? Because I could... I don't know. Like, if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, would that count? Just like, that's touching the water still. And then I can just do... Nope. You need to power up leafage so we can there. And then do one like here. That's still touching the water? Never had a seaside tall grass. Okay, that's still counted. No, that's so awesome. Yo, it is, isn't it, Magikarp? You want food? Yo, Magikarp, that's some food. Look at this, Magikarp. Yo, food. Hey, what you holding, yo? It's for you. Yo, now it's seriously, thanks. No problem, yo. Sure tastes good, yo. Am I right or am I right? You're right, yo. You're kinda nice recently. Yeah, it is, yo. But one satisfying food to eat will raise their comfort level. You keep saying that. What are you slicing? To use your help, I might let it, but the thing is, I love flowers. How they look, how they smell, all of it. Rototill to dig up flowers or tall grass in front of you. We didn't have to slice up the seeds, we should have just rototilled them. I see. Well, boy am I silly. So... Ah. Here you just right there. Oh, did I? Got you something. Sometimes they're pretty as heck. It's a bush, you know, I don't show me flower 11 times most spots, but I'm glad I shared it with you. Yeah, good job, Saito. Just a little bit, even though it's night. It should do some rest instead. That's a good point. Moon. The moon. That is, oh, there it is. Just a little bit. Please be the Venomoth. Again, it's not totally wrong. Wow, such a pretty light. Oh, hello, nice to meet you. Were you drawn to this light too? We have so much in common. It's weird, isn't it? I guess we're doing another one. Its large eyes at its radar. Brothers, you see that they have clusters of many tiny eyes. Search, bright, yeah, okay. Well, we're gonna go grab another one of these. We're gonna grab another one of these. When I saw it was a Venonat, I probably should have seen it coming that there would be a... When I saw there was a Venomoth, I probably should have seen it coming that there would also be a Venonat. That makes sense. So you two can live beside each other. Before I do that, let's just place you down. Adjust position. Adjust orientation. Oh, adjust height. Oh! Now we can live beside each other like that. There you go. Illuminated grass. There we go. Right. Oh. That grass still has nothing. You guys are just chatting away. Hey, Pitch, I was wondering, is it fun to fly? Oh, you bet. Up in the big blue sky and nice wind rustling through your feathers is the best. Wonder where to go someday. And he will when he evolves. So, how did you learn to fly, Pidgey? How did I? Has I been able to? I'm gonna tell you, you can be fire, right? Also, it's plenty amazing. I want to fly up in the sky and breathe fire at the same time. Wow, if only you were a flying fire type, but not a dragon. Knowing you, I bet you'll be able to do that someday. And he can. Slowpoke, I need you. Oh, actually, there's rustling. Okay, that was easy. Please be Slowpoke, not some other, like, rare thing. Thank you, we were too lucky last time. Magikarp's hearts. Hmm? Do I know you? Oh, are we friends? Maybe? Maybe not. Well, it's nice to meet you. Dopey Pokemon. It's incredibly slow and dopey. It takes 5 seconds for it to feel pain when under attack. Seaside tall grass. Okay, yeah, so there is one more that it could have been. Thank you for being the Slowpoke. Specialties. Water and Yawn. What does Yawn do? Can use a full water based and spray water in put on with the Yawn special can tell you how humid it is. Okay. Also water from this season. Oh, hey there. What's that? Make it rain. Wait, what? What's going on? So power to make it rain? Cool. Hired Apple from name and mate it to the professor. Bring the professor here. Wooden steps. Ah, we learned that finally. Place them with the train's different heights. One will water more easily. Much farther on moistened paths than on dried up ground. If you could, clear off the path and make it easier to walk on, that'd be great. Oh right, because I wanted it to the professor. If you make paths nicer, such as by smoothing over cracked ground or placing steps on hills, you can encourage Pokemon to travel farther from their homes. Visit buttons such as Pokemon such as other Pokemon's homes. Okay. So we need to actually make it nice to walk on. That's a choice moisture, yo. There you go, buddy. So if we just make it nice. So we need some steps here as well. And then get this all done up. So that now we have a nice path the whole way to the professor. So I want 4 steps. Oh, this is all... That went down. I need here. Lots of water. Then I can do... there. Maximize the amount that's being watered. Before we do that, though, what do I need for steps? We're also going to put one of these to use a water type. So 2 lumber and 2 vine. Times 4, so that's going to be 8. So we want 10 lumber, 2 vine. Right. Did I place it in the wrong one? No, we used all the lumber. Hey Scyther, do I have a job for you? Since we're only just bought, you know? Look at this. Small log, let's make some lumber. How many small? You have 12. I can only do 10. Okay. In the meantime, can you remove the sand and place grass instead of? Maybe. I thought sand would be okay, but you raise a good point. Maybe we want grass. Good thing we grabbed a bunch of it, eh? Let's just do that. This rock probably has to be changed for sure. I can't. This is the hard stuff I can't remove. Sand. Shouldn't beach sand be soft? Like it's sand. Okay. I'll leave those ones because that has path on it, and I'm going to assume the path is good for walking on. Then we're gonna take some nice field grass. I can't do anything about these rocks. Because that's kind of the whole point of this quest we're on right now. So... look at this nice soft grass. So nice and soft. It's just a dream to walk on. Unintentional, but I did get it from a dream island. Okay, so now we do this here. I'm not sure how many we have left. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. That much. So the rest of it will have to be sand because that's what we have, so... I'm hoping... I mean, sand's soft to walk on. hoping that's good enough. Because now... Sand. That's nice grass. I can't do anything about this. But I can... Nope. Oh, that's already... But that's already the path, yeah. That's fine. So he should be good to go as soon as we did the... Oh, he's working on it still. Welcome back. Actually, let's play jump up. No. You're still working away. Head, up. Nope, nope, nope. Still no, there we go. So as soon as he's done, we should be good. I mean, mossy soil could be soft, because it's moss. Hay pile's probably soft. We'll continue water gunning for now. That went slightly not where I wanted, but good enough. There. That's too far. Okay, so there's no good way of doing this. Just whatever, there we go. Hold. There we go. Leaves. That. There. The ghost. You know, I didn't even consider the fact that I was pouring water over a fire. I just didn't even... Yeah, that makes perfect sense now that I say it out loud. Hey, Charmander. Nope, nope. You stay here. See ya later, buddy. You. There's 4 of them. Light them all. Thank you. Where is Jafloon? How does he feel about me destroying his house? Actually, where did he go? Okay, anyway. You're still chopping, eh? Where did Jafloon go? Unless we try to rip apart some of these stairs. I prefer not to, though. Oh, I keep coming back to this cave. Anyway. Continue the water prettification process. Unless I miss. There we go. This whole area's nice now. Cider's still chopping away. Do that. It's good to know that you can put out fires by just spraying them with water. I hope Jafloon wasn't too upset about me, like, destroying that. There, now this area's nice. We're getting there. We can finish up this sort of main area. This. I missed. I meant to do. You know what? If I just recovered. There we go. Here. 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 Ah, this wasn't done either, eh? Well. And that one spot. Never mind, there was two. I should have done in the middle. Undo that? Yes. Okay. No, well said. Check. Hello, hello. Hi, are you just being friendly, or do you actually have something to say? How good friends we are. This has been so nice. Thanks for the bundles of vine rope. Okay, it does say it's Drifloon's home, but he also kind of disappeared. Like, are you coming back, Drifloon? Coming back, right? I mean, Squirtle was exploring. There's not much there. There's that, I guess. But where? Drifloon is coming back, right? How you doing? Nice night, huh? What do you need, Jen? Right. You can plant bean and tomatoes on the tiller. And then most of it is more fun than one to move times at once. I don't think we ever did water the beans we planted, so we should probably do that. There. Please come back, Drifloon. He just wanted children's dolls. If Drifloon comes back, I'll feed him all the children I can find. You can just eat them all for all I care. Come back, Drifloon. Our area's starting to look really nice now. There's a jar of honey. Okay, it's starting to look really green. I just need to fill in some of these little ledges. Well, Scyther takes his sweet time over it. Okay, are you still, or is this just like... Some piece of lumber, still working on the rest. Hold on a little while, let me finish up. Okay, give me what you have. 30. That's... You can... interrupt them. Good. Oh, and this makes 5 at a time. So we only have to do it once. Stairs. So now... If I do that, and that, So all the way up is here is fine. Here is fine. Here is good. Here is good. Wait, is that it? I thought I needed 2 sets of stairs. There's this. 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 Drifloon! That was her comfort. Relaxation around stuff. Oh, but right now, so I'm not sure if I remember it, but I'm pretty sure it's nice. Gotcha. Okay. How's it going there, buddy? Sure is. Oh, this is where it was. It was right at the start. Oh, well, you have that path. So I guess that actually worked out. Someplace fun today? We did. So I now see why we needed stairs. He is not jumping. He'll make it. I have faith in him to make it on his own. This little area. Be very careful around those fires. Very careful around the fires. There we go. Slowpoke. He's a coming. Living up to his name. For that reason, I'm kind of happy they did that, but at the same time, he could hurry up a bit. No rush, but you know, if you wanted to rush a little, that would be cool. Make that a little nicer too. Oh, okay, fine. We'll eat some berries. Items. We don't need that anymore. That, and actually just. Not this one. This one. This one though does get that put into it. Wrong way. There you go. Almost there. Zedel, focus. I'm focused. I made it. The Slowpoke, thank you for coming. Now then, as for why I've asked you here. It's because of an old human legend that rain falls when a slowpoke yawns. Is it true? Could you please yawn for us? I'm really sleepy right now. Yawn. It's not rained. That yawn was 70 points. Full 100-point yawn. Humidity? There's a little bit more, humidity. Just a bit more damp. And then we'll make it rain. Okay. Yawn up a storm. How do we go about raising humidity? How's humidity from fluctuation? Check the trend humidity with slow post yawn. I've been spraying water like non-stop. I can give it a splash of water. Give me a yawn. 71 points. For starters, why don't you ask around to see if they have any ideas? Okay, if it's about water, where's Squirtle? To the class they go by, so Ryasin. You do not have any ideas. Sounds like really good. You don't either. Hey, Combi, you're a humidity expert. Never mind. Oh, never mind. Around here. Cool. Spring water, the water that's trying to gushes out of walls and stuff. Letting spring water flow and pool out will make stuff, real soggy. Like humid? Yeah, humid. And humid. Thanks to you, these stuff did work. Humidity level is starting area. We did that. We did that one there that's flowing around here. Fountain. Hey dude, you know have horsey fountain sitting in the water? So it's super nice, right? Yeah, all that water splashing, splashing, splash, 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 splash. 100 makes things fun. More humid around here. Since the rush of water makes the starting air more humid. The moon makes me 100%, you know what I mean? It's a photo quest. Do those... No, okay. We could put a fountain in there. I got an idea. Should raise humidity. When I was really little, I used to plant a big field of flowers. So, it looked kind of like this. 8 flowers. You haven't discovered this habitat yet. Really big flowers like that air would get more humid too. Flowers don't need a lot of water after you plant them, but if you bring a meal out, I'll make them grow instantly. With you, take them. We do have a bunch of flower seeds. We have 50 of them. 8. So if we... 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we can just... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now it's a big flower field. Field of flowers. A large field of flowers. Every petal emanates an ambrosial aroma. Common, rare, very rare. Oh wow, it's like the flower fields used to plant when I was little. Thank you, Ditto. There's even more humid around here, the more healthy plants and trees there are. Number one, here you go. Thank you. Doo-doo. If only I had a place like this. Like what? Also, is there any... Oh, they've been eating it. Okay. A spot around here with some tall grass near water. That'd be nice and humid. Really, like I was thinking maybe you should make an area like that. I did, and this is a big one. No, it's... We've been trying to get the war turtle this whole time. For me already? I sure did. You made a hydrated tall grass, which I think so much, did I? Still trying to believe you can't stop, but it's all thanks to you. Okay. You're standing in front of the food bin. This one has a fountain. Do you have a sec? We were just talking a minute ago. I want to ask, do you know that hydrated tall grass habitat you made? Champion, you know, I'd really like to move there. It's nice too, but I bet if I live in a hydrated tall grass, I'd be even more energy and I'd be able to help you out even more. And to move homes, have the Pokemon follow you, then talk to them when you're next to a vacant habitat. So that's how we move them. So we can make a big like city and have everyone live in little nice houses and stuff and their preferred habitats later once we get things going. Let's get ... humid. Talk. Forever. Split with this. Want to move in here? Should I live? Hydrated tall grass. Is that my new home? Yeah, it is. I just touched something amazing. I can make it rain. But now we don't have a spot to spawn a war turtle. There we go. Talk. Never try starting something saying don't put them behind. It's fun. Some folks always touch me even when I'm at my absolute sneakiest. You're all sparkly. Another way to make this place more humid. Tell me. So the before is really big, really pretty forest, and it's super humid. Something we water the dried up trees around here, make them all healthy again. You already... Oh, that's just so much healthier now, do you think? I also plant some seeds here, try it. Not but seeds. Little introduce some flowers and stuff, isn't it? Pass that. Okay, we can plant some trees. Like, there's not much going on over here. Let's plant a nice little tree. And we can plant one over here. And we'll have one by the ghost. Like that. And then we'll water this. And water. Got a minute? I will. Just give me a minute here. There we go. Oh no, just for friends. I'll be on my daytime. Okay. I'm sort of drowsy. Are you getting there? You know I'm getting a little sleepy. Yawn. 80 points. Okay, so we're up to 80. Is that basically hit a benchmark and we're not at 90 yet? Or is it actually just 80? Okay, it's 80. Oh, give it a shot. You do that. What are you gonna give it a shot of? Remember, moving closer to water is really inspiring. I don't have a brilliant idea. I should have been about rain helps the down properly. A rain dance party. It's when the ceremony is supposed to make it rain, but it requires a lot of preparation. Sure. Or I can help. It's not a lot of choice. Something that makes me think of rain. Light what? I wonder for a second, even at Twitch, it sure would be nice if it rained delicious berries too. Will make the whole party fail. That's when you end up focused on rain, but I did a little too vague, huh? Okay, we have a plate and we have a berry, so that's not a problem. Rain dance site, so we need 2 of those. You haven't just have this. It's a habitat. Okay. We have. Wait, magic traps come a long way just by flopping across the ground. We only have 1. We never grabbed the mother thing. So you'll bring us back to that same island, right? Yeah, cool and amazing everything. You can only travel to 1 dream island per day, but you can revisit that island times you want. Let's do a different island to wait the next day. Start a new day, Justin will forget that the tricks from gem must you visit the day before, and they'll find a new island for you every day. Make sure to travel to an island daily if you wanted to. Okay, so that would have actually answered my question before. The answer is different. Gem island we already went to though. That's preferred. That's what I want. Metrope didn't want to be left alone. Yeah, the poor little guy was all. Well, he had Slowbro with him. Okay. So we need to grab the cast form weather thing. Let me know when you're ready to back. We'll be right back in just like a minute. Drop here. Pick up. I mean, we might as well take this with us. Just do a Twitch. Pick up. Let's be a button that's heavy. Sure, pick up. We'll just take all of this so that when we get around to building our house, it'll be nice. Sure, good enough. Take us back. We probably need to get the other weather thing from the Pokemon Center shop. For the flight. So if I come here. Place furniture, we did. Dentistry sets, we did. Dentist stones, we did. Dentist lumber, we did. Oh, we're only 1 Pokemon away. If only that war turtle appeared. Shop. Has from Weather Charm. Yeah, okay. Then take all of this to Joseph Honey. We need a plate and some food on it. So plate. We did have a second one. It was in the miscellaneous stuff. I wasted 100. Okay, whatever. We still have it anyway, so it's not a big deal. I don't care. That we need that. Put this away. We can put it over in the mystical stuff because it's kind of weird rain dancey thing by the ghost. So now we put a. Yep, exactly what I meant to do. So if I put one here, and then I put the other one like here, so I can put the plate here with a berry Here. Here. You've visited a rain dance site habitat. Reminders of rain and a plate for offering food. This is the perfect spot to call for rainy weather. A Pokemon that only appears in the rain. I mean, we can rain on it. There we go. There. There. And one last little one in there. Oh, there's Squirtle. We did the thing you asked for. That's perfect. We had a wonderful rain dance site. Let's fill this all up. Started. Never mind for now because it's day on time, so next time we'll start with the rain dance. We have to stop somewhere and we'll might as well do it here. Because besides, we haven't even done the pack yet. We gotta open our pack this week. So let's just stop here for now. We'll do our pack, and next week we'll start with the rain dance. So just gonna swap to making me full screen so you can see the cards better. There we go. Pack time. Environment level increased. There's another thing we'll check out next week. So, first one's first. Poliwag! It's actually a really cute little Poliwag. Then we've got that little guy, Helioptile. That was close. Same evolutionary line. Corphish. Oh, Grookey? Yeah, Grookey. It's just all green. Which is still funny to me. Cramorant. Kieran. Oh, it's sort of a green background. That makes sense. I can't see it. It's all green. That's just a wall of invisible. Sunflora. The sunflower guy. It's the professor. Torkoal. And Arcanine. Hisuian Arcanine. Then we've got a Psychic Energy, and for anybody who wants it, okay. And that'll be all for this week, so thank you for joining, and next week we'll have a rain dance. Bye, everyone.